So coffee has literally become dessert. Ugh, just
Morning,
the
welcome
perfect way to
back.
describe it.
Aw, you tired? Well, wake up. Chug this coffee, is what people used to say. Unfortunately, the best part of waking up now isn't a Folgers coffee commercial, where brother and sister gaze longingly into each other's eyes. Hey mom, might want to get back in here. We're at the point where simple morning rituals like drinking a cup of black coffee to get the day started has evolved into a 5 a.m. sugar adrenaline shot straight to your heart, served to you in a bucket. I'm telling you, with the way we're tired all day and then wired all night, we've turned into sleep-deprived bats with caffeine addictions. There's
Pretty
nothing wrong with
much.
getting a little sweet treat every once in a while, but I don't think people are realizing the
Oh
reason
my
they
God,
have
look at
constant
that
jitters
thing.
while simultaneously crashing out at the same time is because they drank an entire day's worth of dessert the
Oh
moment they
my
woke up. There's like this
God.
cool trendy drink culture now where every new release has to be crazier than the last, with more caffeine, with more red 40 dyes,
Yeah.
and with more AI generated.
It's like they have to up the ante every time. It's got to be better and better and better. It's got to be McDonald's, got to be better than Panera. It's got to be better than this place or that place. Like everybody's got to one up the other company, and they keep coming out with these crazy things, especially Starbucks.
Sounding names so it can appease the algorithm for those sweet views. Take a look at this. Red Bull Dragonberry Energizer.
Why?
Red Bull Dragonberry Energizer.
Why?
Ich bin sehr gespannt, ob das so Himbeer.
This looks like it would inflict poison damage on whoever drank it. Don't want to see how unappetizing your beverage looks while drinking it? For the low price of $58, get yourself a beaded drink carrier. Each one mirroring its drink's flavor and aesthetic, featuring
I saw
playful
that. It
details.
was so weird. I saw that and I'm like, what is that? I was so confused. It's a drink carrier? I looked at it and I swear I couldn't figure out what it was.
Like fruit charms, pearl lattice, and bold beadwork that elevate a simple beverage into a fashion statement. Or is this the perfect way to slingshot cups of poison at your enemies?
Yeah.
Which you might need since Starbucks just announced the return of their unicorn frappuccino, only
That's
available
so
for the
crazy.
weekend. Better gear up, as they say. You are not getting this drink without a fight. No wonder everyone's living in this caffeine addiction starter pack picture, me included. Insomnia? Check. Anxious all the time?
All the time.
Check. Hear that? That's the cooling fan next to my heart running at full blast so it doesn't blow up like an old laptop. Wait. That sound's actually not coming from me. Wait, why is my Mac making jet engine noises? Wait, why is it moving at 1 frame per second? Oh no, I got things to do. Actually, just kidding. Thanks to our sponsor, Clean My Mac, helping us avoid
Let's
this
support him.
kind
We're
of
supporting
event.
him. We're
You'd think by
supporting him.
now our devices would be smart enough to keep up with all our shenanigans. We
You
live
would
in a
think
very
so.
trendy world these days, where things never last. If it breaks, buy a new one, as our corporate overlords like to say. But I'm sure most of us would be down to try literally anything else before tossing our expensive computers away. Sure, you can go through all the junk yourself, seeing all the screenshots of memes you've collected over the years, but you ever start panic
Love a meme.
packing the day before you move and then realize this is a lot. When I'm in the middle of editing a video and I get the dreaded, which seems to always happen when I'm on a
Happening
time
on my
crunch,
computer
I'm
right now.
speedrunning the move to trash
Literally.
button to make space. I have now learned from previous experiences, this is a bad idea. That's why I like Clean My Mac's Space Lens feature, because it makes the whole process super easy. It's basically a bird's eye view of all your inventory with labels, showing you big files you haven't touched in years, clogging up, spotting the
Okay.
problem,
We're gonna
storage
skip
space
ahead of just a
forms,
tad.
based on what you're
It's a very long ad.
or watching. Everything you do is optimized. Now I can worry less about what's slowing down my Mac and focus on more important things, like gaming at the highest frame rate possible or watching my 100th cat video of the night. Get tidy
a cat
today.
video.
Try 7 days free and use
Support
my
if
code
you wanna
Edvasian
clean
for
your
20%
Mac.
off. Alright, so now that we've raised our caffeine thresholds to insane and levels of crazy, what's actually going on here? Who is setting the system up where a drink you get at a coffee shop can be your entire calorie and sugar intake for the day?
It's the whole thing. I mean, it can be they can be 1,000 to like 1,500, 2,000 calories a piece. And some people, that's literally their calories for the whole day. In the
Well, we
morning.
can take a look at the 3 main culprits normalizing the shift in coffee culture in color-coded form. The green one, the orange one, and the pink one. These guys over here, they
Oh,
represent
man.
the 3 deadly factors that have made insulin coffee bombs possible. And to start us off, let's take a look at the green one, also known as Starbucks. The king of hopping onto trends and
Ew,
making
that's
things with
all-
the intention of
That was all caramel. Did you That was all caramel. Look at that thing. Oh my
with the
God.
intention of it going viral. Remember when they sold exclusive glass bear cups, but only gave each store like 2? People were lining up at 5 a.m., ready to square up with a child.
For a bear
Or the
cup?
infamous olive oils and protein coffees, both with the consistencies of something that's been left out in the sun all day. Why I gotta chew my coffee? Whatever the case, they are always up to something on
disgusting.
social media. I mean, they do make it super easy for just anyone to hop on TikTok, post about their coffee order of the day, which is usually some variation of caramel, no foam double espresso, light ice, extra foam, vanilla latte.
And it's so good. It's identical. It's the exact same thing.
You tell everyone it's so good, and then proceed to rake in the views, since Starbucks already has that built-in fan base who are always looking to try something new. That shtick does get stale
Or
pretty
they wanna
fast
make
though.
it more
How
and
many
more
ways
sugar.
can you combine sugar and brown water without it eventually all melding into the exact same generic taste? Hey, that's why we got things like the elusive
It does. They do have very distinct taste, I feel like, at least. I mean, those drinks, they're addicting for a reason. They're so freaking good.
Secret menu.
Look
Each
at that. Look at these. Caramel frappe toffee nut, caramel drizzle. It's too much. Too much, y'all.
drink more colorful and fully loaded than the last. Pink
Look at how they do these for aesthetic also. Like, this is for an Instagram photo. This is for aesthetic.
drink remix. Skittles refresher. Butter beer latte. Cookies on top.
Oh my goodness.
Remember, baristas don't know the secret menu. Always give them the recipe. Then,
So I gotta bring the recipe to the place?
isn't this just random bullshit someone made up? Whenever you
Yeah.
ask a secret menu poster, where did you get this information from? They are suddenly Leah Michelle and can't read. I don't know what's worse, ordering a dragon fruit glow-up drink and having your barista give you the nastiest side-eye, or asking for extra backshots and they actually make your drink with extra backshots.
Can you tell her
Oh,
to add
what?
two back shots to it?
Can you add 2 back shots to it? Stop.
What the hell is that?
Never
Ew.
mind.
Posting a sickeningly sweet-looking Starbucks drink on Main will get you guaranteed likes. But once we've all posted about the exact same drink hundreds of times, we're all looking at each other across the table with our glasses and bobs thinking,
Our glasses and
What
balls.
now?
that's why they're always coming out with stuff. The constant update of new wacky drinks lets them stick onto people's feeds, keeping the Starbucks content mill of free content constantly flowing. Technically, you're all making ads for Starbucks without being paid for it, unless you're an influencer. But you know what? For the right amount, I too would make a shameless plug. Come with me to try the new
See, that's what I mean about it being for like Instagram, because they want you to think it's aesthetic. Oh my God, this is aesthetic. I'm gonna post it on Instagram. Then you post it on Instagram, and then you're just doing their marketing for them. So for them, it's well worth it. It's all in the plan.
caramel duty booty drink in the heart of downtown LA. People go crazy for anything in limited quantities. Labubus, the McRib, toilet paper. So when Starbucks announced their unicorn frappuccino will be returning for one weekend, look out for the stampede of diehard unicorn frappuccino fans
Diehard
as they
teens.
bum rush their way to the front of the line.
You get a
Who
unicorn
has the energy
frap.
for this? Why are we also awake at 5 in the morning? Time and place. You think it's because people are drinking 6 donuts for breakfast as their first meal of the day? No need to read the nutrition label. One glance and you can already tell. This is a lot, Robin. But I guess if you're really dying for it, a grande unicorn frappuccino is 410 calories, 16 grams of fat, and 59 grams
There's
of
no
sugar.
way.
The perfect way.
There's no way. What size did they use? There is absolutely no chance it is only 400 and some. I don't know where you got that info and that number from, sir. It does not sound correct.
Way to jumpstart your insulin production first thing in the morning.
Oh my God, look at all that. Whipped cream and caramel. Oh my God. It doesn't end. What is she doing? There's whipped cream at the bottom? She's making it upside down. Oh, nope, more at the top. It's like it's a latte sandwich. And that's
Damn,
good. You're telling me
a
that's
caramel crunch
400?
at 5 a.m. is wild. Once you get into the office, your T-pose on the toilet is gonna be nasty work. Not gonna lie though, some of these drinks look like they would slap in a good way when I'm barely awake. But the thing is, as humans, we do like our routines. Getting one of these every single day is easy work, especially
Yeah.
when you're upping your sugar and caffeine tolerance to unsustainable levels with some of the most readily available addictive substances on earth. Well, if we're gonna mention the greed the Bible talks about, bring out the orange one. Dunkin' Donuts is a coffee chain known for their
Not
more
a
is more
bucket.
mentality. You might have
It's a
already seen those viral
bucket.
videos of people customizing their coffees. Sorry, I mean cups of sugar with a drip of coffee. Y'all are
25
treating this place like a bulk
sugar.
barn for syrups and sweeteners. The drink receipts on these things might as well roll it up and call it a scroll with how long they get.
That says 25 sugar on it. Look, that whole bottom part is sugar from here to here. I'm gonna vomit. That's so gross. It won't even mix. Oh my God,
At what point do
ew.
you start chewing your coffee instead of drinking it? This sandy texture, there's no way this is gonna mix properly before someone takes
That was like trolling. It had to be. It had to be trolling. There's no way that was
the
real.
first sip. 18 sugars aside, maybe the problem isn't with the combination of ingredients, but with the drink vessel itself. If only it were a tiny bit bigger, then you can finally add that little last drop of liquid to finally get this all mixed properly. Here, have this plastic bucket, you animals.
Oh my God.
Dunkin' Donuts is testing the very normal 48-ounce cold beverage bucket, only available in Massachusetts, New
beverage
Hampshire, and select
bucket.
locations. Instead of doing multiple Dunkin' runs throughout the day, get your entire coffee intake in before 10 a.m.
Is that real? That just sounds like, you know how they say like people are trying to like the elite or whatever are trying to like ruin us? Like this just seems like one of those things. Why on earth does anyone need this? Why?
Oh, actually, never mind. Make that before 7 a.m.
I woke up at 5 a.m. to get one of the 48-ounce Dunkin' buckets, so let's try it. It's $12. There's only 25 at each location. You can get either an iced coffee or a refresher. It's the equivalent of 2 medium drinks. I got 6 vanilla shots, 3 stevia, and almond milk. The color's looking a little questionable,
So
honestly.
big.
Yeah,
It's like a
really
soup.
good.
So, how does corporate decide which states to market test in? Because I'm picturing, we don't sell to just anyone. Our buckets of coffee are reserved only for the biggest of backs. For reference, one of these plastic containers can hold 6 cups, or the equivalent of 4 standard cans of soda. If I see someone show up to work with one of these in hand, they are either on a 24/7 time crunch, sick in the head, or they're trying to spend half the workday in the bathroom. Time theft, I guess.
Or they're just like, they like limited edition, like they have to get their hands on like everything that people make. You know how there are things that people make popular and you have to get your hands on one? Like there are people who love that
That's
stuff.
the way to do it. Of course, when this big old bucket dropped, people were hyping it up like it was the next best thing since sliced bread.
Oh, Lord.
Oh Lord.
Again. Nothing new, nothing changed.
Run to Dunkin'. I don't think anyone ordering this can. Maybe after, when they've ingested 600 milligrams of caffeine in one sitting, which is over the recommended daily limit of 400 milligrams for
The
adults.
daily
The caffeine
limit.
crash these people are gonna have in the middle of the day is gonna suck. So what about matcha? That's like coffee's trendy exotic cousin who's into fitness. You always hear about how they're the healthier alternative to coffee.
Are they not? Okay, a lot of it's ice. Unsweetened. Okay, that doesn't help very much. So many. Like the mysterious music is hilarious.
Not gonna lie, this looks like shit. The whole matcha to water ratio is off. Might as well take a handful of grass, boil it, and top it off with whatever lyrics you
I
want.
have no
Checks
idea
out, though.
of those
I mean, if you go to
ratios.
Dunkin' expecting the highest quality of ingredients, that's on you. Does this not
It
look
is.
like a
It's on
Victorian
you.
child's pail of lake water they fetched in the wee hours of the morning to take their annual bath with? At this
Literally.
point, it's not even known for donuts anymore. So here's
They're
a drink
not.
with donuts.
It's all
blended
coffee.
right into it to remind
No.
you, hey, we got donuts.
Water, liquid
Oh my God, literally they thought, okay, we need to get rid of the what do they call them? The munchkins that are about to go bad. Let's throw them in a latte. That's so crazy.
sugar, cream, coffee syrup, not actual coffee, coffee syrup, pumpkin
Ooh.
munchkins, donut hole treats,
Insane.
caramel drizzle, whipped cream, more caramel drizzle.
This looks like
Ah.
a drink recipe for taking someone out before 9 a.m. Would the texture not turn creepily chunky if you don't finish it within the first 15
Or
minutes? Other than upping
soggy.
the calorie count, I'm pretty sure blending donuts into here adds nothing to the drink. Come on, we can't even be bothered to chew our own food anymore. Only slop bowls and slop drinks, I guess, coming to stores near you in the near future. Good news though,
Oof.
if you do want your drinks chunk-free, Dunkin' Donuts has also hopped on the dirty soda train. Hitting
Oh,
Dunkin'
no.
locations nationwide today. Dunkin's take on dirty soda combines the brand's beloved coffee milk with Pepsi and tops it off with sweet cold foam, creating a drink
Pepsi?
with classic soda flavor and a smooth, creamy coffee forward finish.
Coffee and Pepsi. I don't like that. Oh God.
Reminiscent of the Dunkin' Latte. Yay! The pink one? Got anything to say? Crumble cookies. You could call them a hybrid of the two coffee chains we talked about. Not only do they have a huge social media presence, with their rotating lineup of cookies, and mukbangers eating an entire box of them in one
That
sitting.
looks
Reading a crumble cookie
fire.
nutrition
I know we're talking about how bad it is. If you've had one of those crumble cookies, they are insanely good. But after I heard about their, all the bad stuff, I had to stop. But oh my God, they're good.
label will have you wondering, what kind of witchcraft are they doing in there that somehow lets them fit 1,000 calories into a
A fourth of a cookie is 250 calories. 1/4 of a crumble cookie. Okay? I would literally get to a point where I would eat 1/4 per day because I knew, okay, that's my 250 calorie sweet treat for the night. But man, I would just salivate to eat the other 3 pieces.
single cookie. That is not my cookie. That is not my juice. Well, good luck to anyone who thought they casually ate 6 regular cookies, only to look down and realize, ruh-roh,
If you can eat more than one full crumble cookie in a sitting, you actually have a problem, and I think you should see a doctor. Literally, there is no chance you could eat more than one of those cookies. No chance.
Right to your thighs.
My
If
thighs?
something happens to have the slightest, tiniest sliver of potential to become the next viral trend, the guys at the Crumble Cookie Labs will already have a prototype in the works. Dirty sodas blew up on the internet not too long ago
Love that
because of how
cup.
fun they looked and the ability to have it your way. Take your soda base, like a Coke or a Pepsi, spike it with flavored coffee creamer
Ooh.
and multiple pumps of any type of syrup you want. The hit TV
That kind of looks really good. Don't drink those things. I can't let this video convince me.
show The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives also had a hand in dirty sodas becoming a TikTok staple, since the Mormon faith doesn't allow hot tea and coffee, but it does allow caffeine.
Out of the 7 days of the week, I'm having at least one.
I thought it didn't
44-ounce soda.
allow
Yeah, so
caffeine.
44 ounce, and I drink it in like an hour. I'm probably only gonna live.
So then wait, I thought the whole reason Mormons couldn't drink coffee was because of the caffeine. So they can't drink coffee, but they can't have caffeine? So what's the problem with the coffee then? Is it something with the coffee bean? Like, wow, that just threw me off.
It's like 50, but makes me happy.
We got to see Mom Talk in action on reality TV as they got together to throw dirty soda parties and possibly maybe perhaps increase Swig stocks by 200%, which is a Utah-based soda franchise that specializes in dirty sodas. The appeal for non-Mormons is being able to make any type of flavor you want. Okay, they really know how to heal our inner child because we've all been toddler mixologists before, serving up different types of potions in the bathroom without our parents' permission. Aw,
Yeah,
drink cleaner and
what
shampoo.
is that?
A classic. Crumble Cookie saw this and thought, what if we give our customers unlimited access to our ingredients? And thus, the Dirty Soda Crazy Cousins was born. What makes this family member so crazy? Well, you got Red Bull, Mountain Dew, pineapple strawberry puree, and coconut cream, all mixed together to form a Molotov cocktail
That
of
sounds
jitters
so
for the rest of the day.
gross.
Forget about eating a calorie-dense cookie when you can down 840 calories and 186 grams of sugar in a few gulps.
186 grams of sugar. Do you see that? Do you hear that? From what I understand, so okay, my personal rule is I don't eat anything, I don't put anything in my mouth that has over 8 grams of sugar. Now, obviously there are exceptions, like if I'm eating ice cream or if it's like dessert, that's different. I'm talking about like daily, meats, dressings, things like that. Like I try not to eat anything that has that, anything that should not have sugar. I try to make sure it has less than 8 grams of sugar for me to eat it. That's just a me rule because I think I read somewhere that that is kind of a good thing you should measure against. But 186, that is like a shock to the system. Like I feel like somebody's going to die soon. This is going to be so sad.
Is this perhaps very Southern?
That's the sugar equivalent of 18 and a half Krispy Kreme donuts,
Oh my
or
God.
16 Reese's cups, or half of a Carvel Cookie Puss ice cream cake. Does that make sense?
Well, that's life. Some of us are here for a long time. Others, they want to get taken out before work by a crumble cookie drink. Free will is a
Jeez.
thing. The human body is surprisingly resilient, so if you want to try limit testing how much sugar and caffeine you can handle in a day, we got bucket coffee now. But just remember, for every crazy cousin drink you consume, the higher the chances you'll have to ask one of your real cousins if they have a spare pancreas you can borrow when yours
Oh,
stops
man.
making
Yep.
insulin. Who knows? Maybe companies will start putting insulin in drinks for fun. I don't
Oh
know.
my
Have a
God.
good day, try not to be dumb, and see you in the next one.
Try not to be dumb. Isn't that crazy? God, they're killing us. Don't buy and eat that stuff. Don't do it.